in college football, they have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Ducks ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take him in. Will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home ground making life difficult. Keelan Russell. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
Move the wide receiver. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's David. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Toss to the left. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for space. It's Hill. Maybe a crease. Makes it past the marker. All the way. Touchdown, Bama!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore. The short hands. It's Moore. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Running inside. It's Hill. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dante Moore makes the catch. It's Moore. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Davison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Hill. Might have a chance. Attack! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Ready to roll on offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting their drive down 7-6. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Russell. Makes the grab. It's Scott. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Looking long. He's got it inside the 30. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bear. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's more to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Caught behind the line. It's Hooks. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Davison. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing more. With the catch, it's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Here we go, ready. Blue, 20, hey, move. Ready, go.
Run the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Not much to gain on a punt, so here they come on 4th and short from the 50. Motion from the back. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Under fire. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. To the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Russell. Under fire. They're working that left side.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Wide open downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
The give on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Could be an alley. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
It's a nice decision by the quarterback there in the RPO. He's reading the keys on defense. They say hand the ball off. You want to do that. When you've got a guy this special in the backfield, David, get him as many touches as possible.
And a lot of times on those RPOs, the defense just has to hesitate for a second, and that little pause will open up those creases, and he takes full advantage of the defense just freezing for a second, makes the big, long touchdown run.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods.
Caught, and he's got room. Delivers the stiff arm. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Makes the catch. It's Davison. Jake just steamrolling the defense. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. He wants to change this route. They'll run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go. Ready? Flag 14. Let it go.
The run inside. It's Davison. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Man, really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Davison. They make the stop, but not before the change move, and the Wildcat formation pays off.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the counter. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Moore looking to the end zone. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down.
But when you're running the core route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ducks! Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
And they pound the ball in for the touchdown, and you've got to like this offense. Finishing the 1st half really strong and a chance to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 85 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Keelan Russell fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Russell. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
And they'll stop them short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Dante Moore. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy.
And what a change in momentum. It looked like the offense was going to score points. Not only does the defense pick it off, but a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before the end of the half.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Moore to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
The Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And the Ducks will try to convert on 4th down. 4th down, Moore. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Rides the option. He keeps it. That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there, but the defense, they're going to light up every time they see him tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity to lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Throwing Moore. Got a man. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Running inside. It's Hill. It's a fumble on the play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Moore. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Might be changing the route. Slithers into space. Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
The old toss, right? Toss it to him on the perimeter. Get on the edge quickly. Receivers better block on the outside. Go get me some positive yards. Get a fast guy in space. Nice play call.
The Ducks are rolling down the field. Dante Moore. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run inside, it's Davison. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down, and it's a sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now they take the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Throwing Russell. Bringing the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown tie. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Moore to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback making checks. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore fires left. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Pressure coming. Finds his tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off. Get some positive yards. Go on to the next play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Throwing Moore. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
And this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. A 1st down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Swings it out to the flat. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're left with a tough fourth down situation here, but man, could they use 6 at this point in the game.
And in the fourth quarter, I just don't know how many shots you're going to have left. So it's not ideal. You'd love to be inside the 3 or inside the 1, but I still think this is an opportunity to be aggressive for this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! He got it, feet down in bounds. The Ducks with the answer. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Comes that Alabama offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. Russell. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. Hard-hitting tackle.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. This quarterback part of their running game. There's a crease. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Alabama! They move on top here in the 4th. And the Tide answer.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Coming out with it, it's Bear. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. send the tight end in motion. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. Lots of conversations going on both sidelines to put together a strategy. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Good execution by this offense. Now we need to rush, but not be in a hurry. Still got some time left. Got to move the football a long way down the field.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Moore fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Got his man on the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Love the play call in a 2-minute situation here in the fourth quarter. Out-breaking route so you can make the catch, hopefully get out of bounds, and save yourself clock.
And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Davison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Dante Moore. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Sends it back in motion. Moore from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
They will score! Touchdown, Ducks! The Ducks with the answer.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win. And
no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. An 84-yard drive there, and they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keelan Russell fires to the tight end. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Russell. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. The run inside. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and they can win it on this return.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Looking for room, it's Hill. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Handoff to the lone back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. tee. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Riley. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. Got it! And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.